What's going on, guys? Josh Engelman for Awesemo.com, and I am back with my NBA DFS contenders for Monday, February 10th. We're back on YouTube, so be sure to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when this and all of our other videos go live. Use the promo code CONTENDER for 50% off your first week of Awesemo Plus, and follow me on Twitter at Josh Engelman so you can get updates to this list throughout the day as news breaks. Kelly Oubre is on the outside looking in. Who are the top 10 plays of the day? Find out now. Alrighty, coming in at number 10, we have Kevin Huerter, and I want to be specific right out of the gate. This is a FanDuel only play. He is 4,600 on FanDuel and a preposterous 6,300 on DraftKings. That is the difference of 8 points from a GPP target. Stick to FanDuel on this one. The minutes are there. He's playing constantly. I've got him in for 36. Not the best guy in the world, 0.78 FanDuel points per minute over the last 30 days. You're betting on the volume, especially at that price tag on FanDuel. Coming in at number 9, we have Bruce Brown, 4,500 on FanDuel, 5K on DK with the guard forward eligibility. Really helpful for filling out a lineup. 0.8 FanDuel points per minute over his last 30 days. It's going to play big minutes as per usual. Pistons are a little thin right now, and getting a matchup up against Charlotte, while they are slow, they're not very good, and that part is helpful. I like Bruce Brown as a low to mid-tier value play. I could see that falling off a bit as more news comes in, but for right now, I've got my eye on Bruce Brown. At number 8, we've got Serge Ibaka. Now, I like him clear across the board. 1.1 fantasy points per minute. He's got a date against Minnesota. This is going to be a faster-paced game for the Raptors. The Wolves' defense is going to be significantly worse moving forward with no Robert Covington and now with D'Angelo Russell. I think that plays into Serge Ibaka's hands perfectly, gets a couple extra possessions for him. Power forward eligibility on FanDuel is massive. I'm really digging Serge Ibaka today. Okay, coming in at number 7, Victor Oladipo. Now, hear me out. This is primarily a DraftKings play, although Yahoo seems fine too at $14. But for some reason, Oladipo is priced at $4,200. I have him in for 28 minutes, but even if it's 26, his ability to hit that target score, which is just 36 fantasy points right now, I see no reason that can't happen. He has been rusty since he's come back from his injury. But at some point in time, you expect Victor Oladipo to be Victor Oladipo. It's a nice pace spot for the Pacers. You're not really worried about Brooklyn's defense. At 4,200, you have a chance to get a steal today. Point guard, shooting guard eligibility, an even bigger bonus. Grab yourself some Oladipo on DK, people. All right, coming in at number 6, newly minted Miami Heat player Jae Crowder. 4,200 on FanDuel as a small forward. Hard to pass that up. $4,500 power forward on DraftKings. Also looking pretty good. I have him in for 30 minutes. He's going to be a mainstay of this Heat rotation now. It's like a 0.8 fantasy point per minute guy, but he's got a date with Golden State, and they really aren't very good defensively. I love the idea of getting to Crowder in this low mid-tier. Should make perfect value at the forward spot. Coming in at number 5, pretty excited about it. I've got Christian Wood. 1.2 fantasy points per minute over his last 30 days. The price is coming up dramatically. 8,100 on FanDuel, but he is a power forward. 7,200 on DraftKings, but you get the dual eligibility. $24 on Yahoo even. Probably his best price across the industry. He's playing 30-plus minutes a game. I've got him in for 34 here. You're not worried at all about Charlotte's center rotation. Running out a new dude, second-round pick, Cody Zeller. These guys are just not going to be problems for Wood. Has the ability to score big time. I've got him in for 40 fantasy points on either FanDuel or DK with a 50 fantasy point goal. I'm in for that at 34 minutes. Coming in at number 4, we've got Rudy Gobert. 7,700 on FanDuel, which I love. 7,800 on DraftKings. Don't mind all that much. 1.3 fantasy points per minute. I've got him in for 34 minutes. It's a back-to-back, so I guess I'm like mildly nervous about it. But I like the implied total. 111 is perfectly reasonable in this matchup against Dallas. Dallas's defense has been slightly below average over the past 30 days. Happy to take a look here. Rudy Gobert, one of my favorite centers, particularly on FanDuel. At number 3, we're heading back to the Miami Heat for Bam Adebayo. $8,500 power forward, which is perfect, but I love him on 8,200 on DK and 34 on Yahoo. This date with Golden State is perfect. 35 minutes, he plays as much as he can handle. I've got him in for a 23% usage rate. He just does it all on the floor now. Projected for 20 and 11, so if you're worried about a double-double bonus, you should expect it from Bam Adebayo. More than 50% of the time, in fact. The spot's just great. Golden State stinks. Grab yourself some Bam. Now, at number 2, we've got Reggie Jackson. That $5,900 price tag on FanDuel is fantastic. Playing north of 30 minutes, going up against a Charlotte team that does not have a ton of defensive acumen in their backcourt. Just pay attention. He may or may not be working on a buyout, so you want to make sure that he plays today. But if he does, this is a great spot in the mid-tier. This works if you want to play a balanced lineup. He works if you want to play stars and scrubs. This is a great guy to fit in. Reggie Jackson, number 2, and I expect him to be there throughout the day, so long as he's still on the Pistons. And finally, coming in at number 1, Harry Giles. Now, I've got him in for 26 minutes. He appears to be the only legitimate starting center that is healthy right now for the Kings. Nemanja Bjelica will pick up those additional minutes. But with Holmes still out, he didn't get priced up. 4,100 on FanDuel for a power forward. He's just north of a fantasy point per minute guy. 3,500 as a center on DK, and obviously the flat minimum on Yahoo. This looks great. Caveat, this is a really difficult spot. The pace is fantastic, but you don't really enjoy going up against Milwaukee. I just see very little downside because of Harry Giles' price. He's going to have to be out there for at least a solid chunk of time, given their lack of center options. So for my money, Harry Giles is the best value play on the slate. Alrighty guys, that is it. Those are my top 10 NBA DFS contenders for Monday, February 10th. One last time, hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when this video goes live and every other video associated with Awesemo.com. Sign up at Awesemo.com/join using the promo code ConTENDER for 50% off your first week. And once again, follow me on Twitter at Josh Engelman. That way you can get updates to this top 10 list throughout the day as news breaks. I will be on Live Before Lock tonight starting at 6 p.m. with Chris Spags, so tune into that. Best of luck tonight. I will talk to you again in the morning.